koroto. Mopiluna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Nunchka wana si jo rana pamangakan. Mopila wacho si muchuto. Tanto todos tu karata. Miranga noroto. Dosi mana rachata. Kronto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopiluna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Kronto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopiluna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Insukre masukun ratungala. Merontono chunsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu. Nunchka wana sicho rana pamangakan. Mopita wacho si muchuto. Tanto todos tu karata. Miranga naroto. Dosi mana rachata. Insukre masukun ratungala. Merontono chunsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu. Insukre masukun ratungala. Merontono chunsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu. Insukre masukun ratungala. Merontono chunsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu. Aramontok tumukara chokorak. Grun kalawana mochi nito ramanaka. Dosimona racha. Gonachi drum paba nakaras. Tanto todos tumukarata. Miranga naroto. Dosimana rachata. Kronto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopiluna wana si jinsi wano bosh.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. We haven't played before, so you should know I don't pull any punches. Every game, I play to win. You prove your mettle, and I might throw in a bonus one of these rounds. But enough of my cautionary advice. Let's play. Finally, some worthy competition for a worthy pastime. I'm curious if you can do that again. Do you want another match?
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right? I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic? A pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I want to talk to you about anyway. Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it. You have an honest face. I will answer your question. I need to transport permacrete explosives for the exchange. They're going to use it to take care of some competition and some local authorities. Permanently. Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable.
Quixoni crystals were warmed by a dying sun millennia ago. Only a handful were obtained before the sun went nova. Their power is rumored to be great.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, no crystal. Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi. It's a small universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or ahead of you. We have exactly one thing we can talk about. Starport visas.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder. I've got all the fans I need right here. It's a little space yourself. This room is reserved, off-worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and a leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Malampro tarawanti casa samcha barda watasha kontia chama umbrata tiwas. Ta cometa playa Justin miki gongo beaste. Grabi la king mula kichi uta casa kisha. Da upa o sakurata go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Jone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansata ni garashka. Tanchanik de mawimbo granda mi bilan. Mungachino ta imbrei wanachik. Drumba bangwa. Kontichan unka. Kavadumba kuswaka tayamokata. Kavadumba munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Dovrei kumwili wosa slima po wanga sawana muta.
What do you want? Not really, I just started here. I have to get back to work.
Tolorang naman Ikaw inshallah. Tonoran na manakan. Ikaw inshallah.
Sommogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gitewacz, pittare shan. Vrata soju. Da come giusmak miki baranyeto so rika chondin, wana magrable mogo. Yatuka wan rika chodin wani maurata wakata chi luma lisba. Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyon wish chawaka chuba. Sura dachi mo tukoganza.
Nita manta yuma lorda wata no sanastika. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosana nansata. Da upa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba watiaki yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa, bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanti yumpa. Muliwrawa iberendia tia wishnu nunga se, utati ramat mandrakotu sa minarikadin.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still paying very well for it. Some unique items you won't get anywhere else, including a lightsaber crystal. I had faith you'd get hold of one. I've always been good at spotting talent. I've got big plans for it. So what do you want for it? A weapon, money, or the lightsaber crystal? Your pick. Here you go. If you aren't satisfied with it, just let me know.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
I told you before, Off-Worlder, the sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Now move along.
You're back to visit me. Two of the poor captains have lost their commands. Great shock, no doubt. Just one more left, and the Royalist captains will be no more. Here is the sum of credits we agreed upon.
What's wrong?
You're back to visit me. So all three captains have been removed from their posts. You're quite impressive. Here's the reward I promised. I will let my friends know of your able assistance. I'm certain we can return the favor at some point in the future. You've made a powerful ally, Jedi.
It's the Off-Worlder. Listen, let's keep this brief. I probably lost my command already because of the conversation we had. I don't see how it could get worse, but the galaxy has a funny sense of humor about that. We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Kent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. Stay out of trouble.
Tonoranda Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa. Tonoranda Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa. Loka Kamaran Indosoran Vidno Chabi. Tu Rantamana Sobu. In Wamagro. Meiranga na noluta.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go. Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Bosman puniwado din puta mga sapa. Ang iwa maji. Yung alibato ato unto dune. Dagli ka maretso. Inash ijon la when so mas. Tong abaw siya uninong.
Arike mandratu untisa miso sorta yuba bolat. Kroto no ranga manatandi kroto. Mokpitu na wala si Jinsi wano bosh. Bosong Chinsun Mika, Sinamarans. Tanto todos, tumu karata. Meiranga no roto, dosima na rachata. Insukray masukun ratunggala, merotono junsara roto. Minsukun rakawata, poendo ratamana sobu.
Oronos marana, potaga, yufulki kokola Gigi. Dovere nincha, yonono shikasa chush.
If you'll excuse me.
Are you satisfied with your payment for the visa? I can exchange it for something else if you like. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. You're flaming right, I do. The night she made the great flight, she ripped Dagon apart. Not literally, but we could hear her laying into him over here. We got a good laugh at it. Dagon was so mad he was sputtering. Then he stormed off. Best entertainment we had that night. The only good thing about that Sulio is she had a good tongue on her. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Nita manta yuma lorda wata no sanastika. Da wancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wishyo una sita dorjuni sobawata. Da hupa o sakurata go jujuto yoki. Yata yamba wajiyaki yukito tune.
Now, what do you order? I'll just guess.
Tonoranda Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa. Tonoranda Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa. Loka Kamaran Indosoran Wino Chabi. Duranta Manasobu. In Wamagro, Meiranga Noruta.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-tooth dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Bazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Sulio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Sulio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something. Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? That would be Bohemu's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Krotono ranga manatandi koroto. Mopiluna wana si jinsi wano bosh. Boson chinsun mika. Sinamarats. Bosa non chirinta masu kintura wanka. Boson chinsun mika ranga do maichonga. Tu es retona tu insula raka rakacha. Insukre masu kun matungala. Merontono junsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu. Krotono ranga manatandi koroto. Mopituna wana si jinsi wano bosh.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
you satisfied with your payment for the visa? I can exchange it for something else if you like. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on.
This room is reserved, Off-Worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
Greetings, Master. Do you have any interest in my goods? Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits. Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina could probably do something with this. We should head back.
Nita mata yuma lorda wata no sanastika. Da wancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorchuni sobawata. Da hupa osa kurata go jujuto yoki kiata yamba wachiati yukito tuni. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosananansata.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Off-Worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Bazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. you little. Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. That's not quite right. The recording doesn't show who did it, just the direction the shot came from, which is the opposite direction from Dagon's office.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. They're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels.
I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say anymore. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. What the hell happened to you anyway? Your face looks like the back end of a dewback. Well, regardless, I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. Been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is a lot tighter than a Hud's fault. I know a few people, though. What do you need to get in touch with? The Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is. I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure, and that holodisk has the procedure. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him. Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without it.